your little argument about Keynesianism. Not only do you not understand economics, you have decided to align yourself with something that is basically slavery.
All
So
right.
Canadians are the dumb ones, but the Americans can't seem to agree on their political.
Don't worry,
views.
just because he's dumb doesn't mean you're not dumb.
Flo just wants to argue with me on socialism, and I won't give it to him. This has been going on for like 2 years.
No, Americans have the integrity.
I don't know if you guys can hear me because I'm on different headphones than I'm using.
Americans have the integrity to include as many people as we can and argue over it to get the best we can get.
Flo, would you not agree that America does not have a capitalist financial system?
Correct. Our system is not capitalist.
Right. See, if it really was, that'd be a different story.
Honestly, the economy of the U.S. is closer to fascism, I think, than any other formal system.
With a whole lot of socialism too, since all
fascism and
defaulted
socialism are essentially the same.
Yeah,
they're
not
the
where fascism.
I guess just all debt goes on to the citizens, no matter what. That's just the way that it works.
It always will. With any system,
right.
The people will be left holding the bag.
Okay, so if that's the case, then why don't we have a say in the way these corporations operate?
We do with corporations. What do you mean we don't?
Show
do you buy their products?
One way that we do. No, that I'm talking about that the government has control over the way any corporations operate.
Why would we want an institution that we actually have no say in how it's managing something that we do have a say in? We can choose whether or not to support a company. We cannot choose whether or not to support the government.
But we can't. No, we can't support a company because what the government does is they have crony capitalism, and then they choose the winners, so you don't get to choose. Because they will just defer some of your public funds to the corporations that they invest in and they like, so you don't actually get to choose anything.
Hold up one second. To answer this question by Red, yes, Dusty is always taking donations. We're all always taking donations.
Always.
Yeah. Even I'm taking donations here. OTW.
I do not take donations.
And give me them views.
You'll let me donate to that dick.
It doesn't matter what channel you're watching.
No, thank you.
Super chat.
I didn't monetize my channel. I was at monetization levels 2 years ago.
There you go, Flo. I gotta go help out Bumpkin, but there you go. There's the differences between socialism and all that.
I just got monetized a few weeks ago, so my bad. I'm just trying to,
all those differences are conceptual. None of them on the ground are any different. It's just degree.
No, if we truly had capitalism during the 2008 financial collapse, you would be able to do what you're supposed to do as people move in, buy those assets, and turn it into something else.
Flo,
the government buys them out and pays them out so that they can do it again.
You're starting to sound like a more articulate version of Be Brave when it comes to talking about communism, socialism, fascism, and all that.
He actually
you sound like a less articulate version of Brett, the liberal. So I don't give a fuck what you think about that.
Me. You wound me.
But I don't know what this other guy's saying. Flo's right about what he's saying. I'm not disputing what he's saying. We're having a discussion about what the way things are. Wow. Anyway.
Hey, Dusty, is the economics of America fascist regardless of Democrat or Republican president?
Yeah, and the reason I say that is because even though we do have open markets, right, where we can go and choose to buy chicken gizzards or whatever, to really be a commercial success in the U.S. at any sort of a large scale or medium scale, you really have to have government contracts because those are for sure the most profitable for any business.
So that's where the fashion.
Question again?
Yeah, because that would be the merger of the state and private sectors.
Well, if you have a republic, you're always going to have that because the government's going to have to contract.
I thought you were leaving.
No, I'm here to annoy you. I changed my mind.
Yeah, people came back. Even GFS came back.
He's a dick. He's addicted to you, Flo.
He's addicted to you.
I have a question if I could quick.
All right.
Does anybody find it weird or notice at all that there's, especially seems to be true among a Republican voter base? I'm not trying to stereotype anybody, but does it not seem weird that there's all of these cries for people to be saying, like, stop sending money and arms to the Ukraine, and take care of our veterans back home, that literally is like socialism in action, and it worked.
Well, I'm unorthodox,
but yet the same people are being like crying about socialism and how bad socialism is, but at the same
I knew you're
time,
liberal.
they are literally supporting socialist programs.
You're definitely a liberal.
Brother, it is not socialist to participate in society.
That's no participating in society is not what we're talking about. That's a nice platitude. What I'm talking about is stealing wealth from people who create it and giving it to people who the government decides need it.
Yeah. And by the way, Brett, not to dismiss what you said, why if Ukraine is so important, why don't you guys just support them on your own? Why do we got to support them?
Yeah, why don't you pay your taxes over there?
One day you and I are going to have a discussion about
Ukraine. You're missing the forest for the trees there, bud. Okay, I was getting at the fact that there's this cry against socialism, but at the same time, the same people that are crying foul against socialism are supporting socialist programs where they want to give the money to the veterans and like make sure they have health care, etc. Those are socialist programs.
They are socialist programs.
That's all I was getting at.
They're socialist programs. But I think we can all agree that there is no society on earth that survives not having some socialist programs. Fire, police, freaking your basic disaster services. Most of these things are socially generated and therefore socialist. So
yeah, I would argue
socialist support.
Does that include Medicare? Does that include?
I would argue that socialism and capitalism need each other. That's what they both seem to need each other. And each one offsets the other.
It's capitalism and communism need each other, and socialism's the buy through for the two to communicate. Yes.
Or the logistics, you would say.
It is the logistics.
So you would need three superpowers in the world to run the world.
Well, no, there's only 7 families that run
What
the
did I
world.
just zone out on and come back to?
You're probably thinking about your chicken nuggets like Homer Simpson thinks about donuts.
No, I'm done with them.
It was my melodic voice. I put flow hate in a trance. That was
Oh, hold up, you guys.
Salute the red, man. Salute the red, baby.
Definitely, my bad, G man. We definitely salute to Red, the newest channel member. If you don't know Red, we definitely have members only content. We have content that only members can see. You'll see the videos. It says members only. And one more time, I don't care what channel you at, man. Hit that like button, get in that chat section, send a super chat, send super stickers, send gift memberships. And if you want to come to my channel, it's actually spelled like I put it in the comment, the number 5 and spelled out fifths in all capital letters, man. Because these guys are doing awesome. That's why I'm asking you guys to hit their channels with the super chats because they deserve it. And then the few, you'll notice that I'm putting their PayPals and their Cash Apps in the chat and I'm putting them on the screen because not everybody has super chats.
And I believe that
yeah, I dropped my link in the private chat there.
Oh no, I posted it already. I'm gonna post it again.
And again, if anybody I just dropped the link again on anybody on my channel who hasn't subscribed to El Jefe, hit the link and do it. And anybody, any of the socialist, communists, or otherwise Marxist people on the panel who gets a donation, I expect you to split it evenly between the whole panel.
Even if it's $1, that's like 30 cents a piece.
Well, see,
you know what? I'm totally capitalist, and I reject that.
As you would know, corruption is rife in communist countries, and you're not a member of the elite party.
Corruption is rife everywhere people walk.
Corruption is everywhere. But the bigger governments, the more Marxist societies, just make it way easier.
Subscribe to all these people channels if they have a channel, except for the liberal Brett. Because he hate our country. But you can subscribe to everybody else.
Brett just hates freedom.
No, but
it would be harder, Daddy.
Brett, you do content?
Do you see what my arm says?
Freedom. You don't got that in Canada. Yeah. But do you create content?
You say you don't got that in Canada.
What's it say?
Freedom.
It says freedom.
Well, give us our hoodie back. What are you doing with that?
This side says Canada.
No, that doesn't exist up there.
Well, they like oxymorons or oxtail.
or poutine. What is it?
Just put in the kettle black. Hey, Brett, you make content?
I'm streaming to my channel right now.
We're trying to get you to plug your channel. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. That's how you got your channel as Brett?
Yeah. They're the same as I'm showing up in chat there. That's my main channel. I have a second channel as well. Actually, technically, I have 3. But
okay, you got Brett, Thoth Mark, the Powdered Dust. I don't like saying that, but Sasquatch.
It won't hurt you.
I'm not gonna say his name. Orthodox Guy, the 10th Man, OTW, me, GFS. Go to their channels, man. Go show love to everybody.
Finally, you said your channel. You never say your channel.
Yeah, I usually forget it. Yeah, I usually forget it.
And you said Powdered Dusty.
Yeah.
Don't go to my channel. You might never sleep again.
Now,
Sasquatch is Caucasian Sasquatch. I just don't like using certain things.
Someone was asking earlier what the powdered dusty meant. It means that he's all dusty because of all the powder he's been sniffing.
No, it's a piece of drywall. He does drywall,
y'all. Hold up, y'all. That's for entertainment purposes only. He doesn't mean that. We still do the commercials going.
Dusty, I already see whatever you say, he's gonna cut you with something else.
No. So I keep trying to tell people this. Powdered Dusty is straight content, bro.
Yeah, it's content.
He will give you content non-stop, bro. It doesn't matter. Oh, the sky is blue. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. No, it's not, you liar.
This is that Canada's about to become the 31st state.
I'm not even trying to give you content. This is my personality. I can't help it. It's a twitch.
Yeah, that is why I'm his producer. He's kind of like a dancing bookie. You just throw him out there and he runs the program.
Yeah, that's also why I did a diss track on him.
So the Orthodox guy actually
Canada will become the 51st state.
I'm sorry. The Orthodox guy, his link in the chat. Powdered Dusty, his link in the chat. Whoever else needs to, I could drop them. Just drop your links in the private chat, and I'll definitely drop them in the chat for the people to see. Because why wouldn't I? If you guys do, I had to figure out how to drop my link in the chat because y'all guys kept saying that shit to me when I was on y'all platforms. Even though y'all all got more subscribers than me.
Yeah, you got.
we're still gonna do it though. It don't matter.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that shit. I'm not doing that.
Oh, so truth be told, you trade metals.
How you know?
I told so when you left, they started talking about it. I was like, "Oh, y'all wait for him to leave to say it."
Oh yeah, I trade metals.
I just buy it. I don't trade it. I just buy it.
What you want to know about it?
I guess I could just look up the silver spot price myself. I started opening that door, and then I was like, "My question is really dumb. I'm not even going to ask it."
well, spot, and the spot price that you see that's on different platforms, those are the futures. That's not the actual spot price.
Oh, really? So, like on JB Bullion.
So you trade futures?
That's trading futures. Yes, that's not the actual spot price. The spot price is under off the COMEX.
No, but do you trade futures? That's the question.
Do I trade futures? No, sir. I actually trade in actual metals. To be honest with you, I don't trade, and I also own a lot of metals. Hold on, real quick. I don't know how to.
So we got GFS. I dropped GFS. Link in the chat. Caucasian. He could drop all the links. Cause wait, can you with a membership? I don't know what you can do.
No, I'd have to be a mod.
Because I don't have any mods. That's the whole thing.
Just make
that conversation, bro.
Caucasian not gonna. He's not gonna block off
you
anybody.
Actually called him Caucasian, bro.
Well, he did.
Yeah, because you just said Caucasian.
That's his name. Yeah, but that's his name.
Because he has an Asian.
What else do you want to call him? Yeah, we can call him Asian cock.
Oh my!
Do you really think that's the first time I've heard that joke?
Low feedback.
Of course not. Okay. But it's still funny though.
So no, the first time I heard it.
CaucSquatch means hairy cock. That's all I mean.
Hey, shout out my trolls in 5/5 chat. Good to see you, Pooh, Charlie. My trolls came over to your channel, so hopefully they sub you up 5/5.
So I dropped the link in private chat for everyone on panel's enjoyment.
Are you still trying to pump that diss track, dude?
Absolutely.
I get it.
It's the best thing he's
come
made.
On,
man. And it was you're welcome, OTW. You're welcome, OTW, for shoving you into all the best decisions that you've made, kicking and screaming.
Thank you, sir.
Let me show you how it works. You ready? Do that screen share real quick. I don't know because there's probably too many people on here. But I'm gonna show you how it works. 5 you're on mute.
Damn, my bad. I said, hold on. I'm just dropping Caucasian CaucSquatch link in the chat right now. All right, now I see you. There you go.
Okay, Dusty, see right here, it says gold price right here.
Holy
Per ounce,
shit.
it says 3,000.
I can't see that. That's hold on. This is this.
Gotta zoom in. I told you that.
You can't zoom in on these. They
You
don't let
can't.
you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have a good phone, you won't be able to zoom in. You need a really good phone.
I'm not on the phone.
He told you cheap.
But it's 3,000. It's 3,016. Okay. This is the spot price right now. Now
I can't. Yeah, I can't see it. You're gonna have to read it off.
it's 3,016 right now.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm gonna show you something else. Now I'm gonna go to a bullion site and I'm gonna show you the difference between this and a bullion site. So who do you usually buy bullion from? JD?
SD bullion.
SD? Okay. Now let me show you
Yo,
SD.
I didn't know you had my channel as your links on your channel, Caucasian.
It be happening sometimes, bro.
Yeah, nobody's ever done nothing like that for me. Yo, thank you. I appreciate
Hey,
it.
shout out to Thoth Mark for your subscription.
Thoth Mark, he's right there in the building.
Come on, Bo. Come on, man. SD.
All right,
let me
y'all have a good night. I'll
And
see
shout
y'all
out to James for
Shout out to you, but appreciate you pulling up.
fifth.
and thank you, James, for the Cash App. For what the fuck is what he says.
Yeah, that's Bob here.
Do that screen share real quick.
See, I'm still trying to
you have
get
an American flag on your thing all of a sudden. What are you doing over there?
Hey, Dusty, you see right here?
Yeah.
$3,060.55.
What was the last one? 3,016.
16.
Okay. Yeah, that's quite a difference.
Yeah, big difference. This is the futures. That's why this ain't right now.
So
every bullion dealer put their own price on it.
What's the futures of gold? What's the futures of silver?
Is there any dealer where you can actually get stuff at spot, or where they use the actual spot?
Yeah. To be honest with you, you better off going. I wouldn't buy it per se from bullion dealers on the internet. You better off going locally because you get it like a $2 to $3 above spot.
Yeah, like we have a
actually the
Kitco.
NY market. They don't go by the market that they put up. So if you notice when you go to every bullion dealer, everybody else has a different price on it.
Yeah, I have noticed that.
So that's why you see it like that. But if you want the accuracy, it's really at 316, not at 360. So they charge you. That's the problem with bullion. A lot of people don't realize with bullion that they'll charge you a price, and then they charge you a fee on top of that. But they're already overflating it by, as you can see, by a lot.
How much is silver right now?
Silver right now is at $34 on
the accuracy.
Yeah, 34.
Well, that's the same on SD Bullion. They say 34 on SD Bullion.
I'm pretty sure it's 34 something. It's not gonna be exactly 34.
It's flat 34. I just looked at it.
Hey, it didn't go up in 7 years. That's not a lot. It was at like what 25 7 years ago. Now it's like what? You say 34?
Yeah.
The thing,
that's only $9 in 7 years. That's not a lot.
The thing, G, is they're charging an extra couple dollars for their coins and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's but the actual like what they're telling you the price of silver is on the top of the website, they say 34.
Who said the $9? OTW, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why is because they suppress it on the Comex. So when you look at it, I think it's 315 pieces of paper for every ounce of physical silver. So what the paper is and actually owning is two different things. You do know that, right?
Yeah, that's why I've only ever bought the actual stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So here, I'll show you something.
The one thing, G, is
hey guys, I'm gonna get going. I'll leave you guys to your conversations. Thanks for coming, letting me hang out.
Hey, Brett, man, it was a pleasure meeting you, man.
Yeah, we'll talk again, I'm sure.
Yeah. Nice meeting you, Brett, fellow Canadian.
Hey, you're a human being. I love you. It's all good.
Hey, it's all good, man. We just like messing around, dog. So
hey, yo,
please come up
Brett,
here.
thank
I
you
got
for
pictures.
coming through. We definitely appreciate it. On my panel, we're gonna let the back and forth go for content purposes, but believe you me, we don't disrespect each other. That's why when that shit was going, me and Jim, they were like, "Yo, bro, even on my channel, I don't allow it because I know us. A lot of us take that shit personal, but I've known that we've been on panels before, on other panels, so that's why I let it go like that."
I
Yeah,
apologize if I made anyone uncomfortable with that too. I wasn't even. It's just habit.
Many of us know each other.
very
Apologizing
uncomfortable.
is making people
Hey, Brett.
How about explaining to the audience who knows who? Like, I know Sasquatch. He knows.
I know
me,
everybody here.
I know
except
Flow
for,
State.
Truth be told, I think this is the first time we've met. But
Bravo for my
and-
forgiveness.
and thoughts.
I kicked 10th man off the panels. I think was today.
Dude, I don't take
somewhere.
nothing
Honestly,
serious.
there's very few degrees of separation between all of us out here in this panel verse. So
Oh, don't get it twisted. In 2 minutes, Sasquatch gonna tell you how we're all related to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're my cousin. I'm
Well,
your cousin. We can all get along,
my
bro.
audience, if you want to continue watching, head over to 5/5. I got the link pinned there. I think Dusty is.
What's your
reaching
channel,
whoever
Brett?
can
I can't find it.
check them out.
Thank you.
I'm easy to find. Brett Boyle or Frosty Broccoli.
Can you
Really
put your
simple.
channel link in the private chat before you
put
go?
your channel link in the private chat so I could
Yes, I could post it.
It's much
I
easier
could
for
drop
us.
it
that
in the
way.
chat.
Okay, what's this site?
This is the U.S. debt clock. You know the site?
Oh yeah, I'm
American?
familiar with that one. Yeah.
Okay. This is the debt is not $36 trillion as you keep hearing. It's $102 trillion, going up to $103 trillion.
Correct.
That's the debt, not what you see. The national debt, U.S. total debt is $103 trillion. So, on the debt clock, you can go to U.S. debt clock. I don't know why I don't let me make it bigger, or whatever. But this is what you see right here. So,
A smudge.
paper to ounce silver now is 372.52 to every 1 ounce. So the actual price that you see on silver is not the price, because they sell 377 pieces of paper to that 1 ounce of physical.
So
The same
essentially,
thing with gold.
it's even
almost
cheaper than what
120.
it's
Huh?
cheaper than what we think.
It's more than what you think. You're getting it for cheap right now.
Yeah, we're getting it for cheap because it's a military.
Yeah, it's a military grade metal.
Yeah, they use it for their missiles and stuff.
Yeah. So they're going to suppress the price so they can get it for cheaper.
Yep.
So in reality, if you want to be technical, an ounce of silver really is probably about $1,100
Wow.
to even $1,500.
Yeah,
same
it
thing with
should,
gold.
be half the price of gold, actually.
If you could ever reset the markets, I just don't know that you could ever have a situation where we've got global economy and markets that are not manipulated.
Well, what happened will be that people that actually buy paper derivatives will actually be like, I want my silver. And once they realize that the COMEX don't have that silver or gold, that's when you're going to run into the issue.
Yeah, but the real problem is how are you going to tell me that they can't just outlaw owning precious metals again like they did before?
Where they can seize your metals?
Yeah.
Because it becomes a precious metal at that point. And we already
No, I'm
have
saying they did it before, so why can't they do it again?
Well, that's up to you if you're willing to give it up.
Yeah, but that's actually that would be a mistake.
Yeah.
For the
Even if
economy.
you're
It
not
would be-
willing to give it up, that would greatly suppress the value, though. You could realize for it.
Well,
It wouldn't go to zero, though.
I made this claim: if all Americans bought silver, we'd be the richest nation in the world.
Hold on, can y'all give me one moment, please?
Well,
'Cause this
silver
how I
is
like-
essentially what made
Can y'all give me
the
one
United
moment?
States rich.
I don't want to talk over you, but I shouldn't have to. Just give me 1 second, please. This is how I like to do this. You see, Brett Boyle, this is your channel, right? You looking at the screen, my brother?
Yeah. I put
So
that
this
on.
you can see, I am subscribing right now. This is what his channel looks like. I'm gonna drop his link in the chat, but this is what it looks like for everybody watching who wants to subscribe. So if you hit the link, you have any questions, this is what his channel looks like. I'm sorry for interrupting whoever was talking.
It's all good. I was helping out. I put that link in this private chat.
Cheers.
It's the
Thanks,
same
y'all.
thing when you buy your house. You bought a house without knowing that you bought a house that you got to pay taxes on because you don't know how to buy property in the United States.
Right. Because you don't know that you
Cheers,
need to buy
Brett.
it through a trust and not necessarily buy it.
Unincorporated.
Thanks, y'all. We'll talk to you soon. Have good nights.
All right,
Good
bro.
night.
You too, man. Nice meeting you.
There's not a structure that does not have property taxes.
Yes, it's called unincorporated. You buy incorporated lands instead of unincorporated. So you're buying it under a jurisdiction instead of you buying it freely.
If you buy it unincorporated, you still will have county taxes. There's nothing not in a county.
No, road tax, not county. I'll show you. And that's if you use a road.
Oh, one
They
thing
tax you whether or not you use it, just like schools.
One thing I wanted to mention before I forgot was that when you get your silver from Spot, do they mint it for you?
Spot.
What do you mean?
Like of paying the extra few dollars from a bullion.
Well, if you're buying generic, or if you're buying generic or buying which is government silver, which would be maple leaves and stuff like that. I got a bunch of maple leaves.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just asking. When you pay the spot price, do you get some kind of mint showing that it's legit and not like just some silver piece?
No, I mean most people are credible. I mean they got. I prefer.
No, I know they're credible, but when you go to trade it in the future, say the world collapses,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So a lot of the bullion is like American Eagle, or I'm sorry, American, the Liberty dollars, or Canadian maple leaves, right? These are minted in such quantities that they're recognizable by people. With something like the silver bar I just held up, that is less recognizable. There's ways to test it. There's testing acids and stuff or weights.
No,
but I keep the receipt. I just have the receipt with it, so that
I'm just thinking worst case scenario, the world collapses and we're back to
big bars like that is for long-term holds.
Yeah. That's
but I'm still keeping the receipt. I mean, that's true, but I keep the receipt just in case, because it is foreseeable that you'd encounter that, because there's people that try to pass off stuff.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's like I don't mind paying a couple of dollars just to have that mint on there saying this is legit.
Yeah. The big bar like this is cheaper per ounce than it is to get for like a
damn near spot.
Yeah, damn near spot. The maple leaves and stuff, those have pretty good premiums on them.
Hell yeah, because why wouldn't you want to keep a receipt for anything you ever purchase? I don't ever think you never need a reason for that, especially when you're buying metals and shit. Because you know that I know that pounce. I know that if anybody's ever been in the game, you comprehend how the market works. Just today's price ain't tomorrow's price. Everything fluctuates. That's the whole fact. What you're gonna cop today, you can sell it tomorrow at a different price, or you can hold it for a couple of weeks and maybe quadruple your money. It depends on what you're doing. But that's why this is not financial advice. Make sure you do all the investigation you need or homework you need before you spend any money.
Yeah, we don't give advice here. So
nobody's giving you advice here. This is us talking personally.
I will give you a little love advice.
I advise you to donate to somebody on the panel and
preferably me, because I don't make any money. But
me.
That's
money. Me now. Money. Me
need
money. Very
now.
very
Money,
important
me.
now. Money.
Mine.
Yeah, good look, guys.
That's what I heard.
Well,
Sasquatch, how's our camper coming?
Well, back to Dusty. Yes, with the municipalities, but we don't have no schools where we're at. We have nothing here.
You talking about where you live at? Oh, yeah, that shit different. Where he live at, Powder Dusty's a lot different.
Okay, so you're saying you found a part. Unincorporated means it's not in a city, right?
It's not part of the municipality. Yes.
What up, Drippy? Welcome in,
but
bro.
you're still in a county, and I've never owned real estate. But the county is what assesses your real estate taxes.
Yes.
So you still have to pay property taxes.
No.
How do you not have to pay property taxes to the county if you live in a county and the county is the taxing entity?
Because we bury here and we also run a farm here.
This because he uses the cemetery thing.
Everything's in-house here.
Yes, if your land is considered cemetery, it's come like holy land, so you can't tax that land.
Yes.
Well, let me rearrange your question. You should ask him how much land. That'll probably help you.
Well, I think it's depends on you have to bury a member of your family.
I don't think they were asking. No. We're not asking you.
Yeah, ask him how much land.
How much land?
How much land?
5,500 acres.
And all that shit. What?
He said what?
That's a lot.
All right.
It's not just me here. Hold on.
Yeah, there's a larger group of people.
There's a larger group of people out here.
Okay, I got
different backgrounds and stuff, so they're not.
I gotta make sure I'm subscribed to you. I gotta figure this shit out.
Yeah, same here. What's your channel? Is it in private chat?
OTW, let me bet it first. You have an inability to filter out bad information.
Oh, will you suck my balls?
Oh, so remember we are spinning commercials, you guys.
It's not just one person here; it's multiple people here.
Chicken balls. I was like chicken balls. Talk about chicken balls.
That's not helping.
I got you right here, Flo.
Now,
this is what his channel look like. I'm gonna drop his link in the private chat again.
All right, appreciate you.
Always, man.
Now, how we did it, I can tell you how we did it.
I'm all ears.
Everything. Do you want to get into that, Dusty?
Oh yeah, I'm totally down for it.
Okay.
It's not my pen. If the host is.
What G been on this channel so much, he know he could talk about what G get mad at me for swearing, and it's my channel. He'd be like, "Yo, the commercials." Word up. Oh yeah, Caucasian too.
Have you watched me before? Your avatar looks familiar.
I'm talking to you, G.
Yeah.
I probably have, man. I go on a lot of people's platforms.
Okay, Flow State is my main channel. Well, I guess it's not anymore.
I've been to your channel before, yeah, Flow State.
Okay, yeah, right on.
I was wondering why people was calling you that. I was like, that's the same.
That's my channel. It got demonetized so I made a new one.
Oh, don't feel bad. Mine got demonetized 4 years ago, and I just got it back like a year ago, and I still can't get above a certain amount of threshold. So it is what it is. For
you might consider doing this. What I did, I was able to monetize a new channel way faster than I was able to get the old one remonetized.
That's what he's doing now with this one.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. How we did it was, obviously, number one, nobody can sell, nobody can kick nobody out. It's all under trust. That's number one. Number two, what we did was they had a road that came across that we didn't want. So we routed the entrance to here from another road, which doesn't come from an FM road. It comes from a county road.
I have a question. Mm-hmm. You said it's all in a trust. Nobody can buy. Nobody can change ownership of the land, right?
No.
Yeah, nobody can sell.
So nobody actually owns it then.
No, the trust owns it.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
What happens is, if you don't got people that's like-minded like you, it doesn't work. So whoever you're gonna get, I don't care if it's 2 acres or 3 acres or even 10 acres or 1 acre. If the person don't have the same mind frame as you, you're not gonna get away with it.
How long have you done this for with them?
How long we been out here?
Yeah.
10 years.
Awesome.
And has there been any difficulties there or bumpy spots, or it's been kind of smooth so far?
Nobody cares what race you are, what religion you believe in. Once you start putting race and religion into it, it becomes cultish.
Yep. What I know of the wildest shit that he've ever experienced was a few weeks ago. We were live and some random kid knocked on his door.
Yeah.
From 3 miles or how far away?
5 miles away.
5 miles away.
5 feet. You got a super chat coming in.
You serious? How you know that?
So it's from out
in the super StreamYard.
Oh, there it is. Firm audio. Oh, hold up. We got to thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Affirm Artist, $5 super chat. We need to start a goal. 10 super chats, $5 minimum, 1 hour. LOL. Money me now. That's a good idea. I never even thought about doing nothing like that.
That's my boy.
We are money magnets here.
And Firm. Well, thank you, Firm. But if anybody missed the, he uploaded a short recently. Don't touch my balls. It's hilarious. It's the funniest arrest I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's not just one trust either. So
yeah, I saw that. It's wonderful.
So you're saying it's not just one trust, it's multiple trusts?
No, that's too many acreage for one trust. It's multiple trusts that leads into one.
Is that a state law or something? Or
And how many acres did you say? 500 and
5,500.
5,000.
That's a lot of trusts.
Well, you do it in 100 increments. You're not going to put all one in one.
Hey, brother.
Another
I
super
don't know where
chat.
the hell you at. I don't know where the hell you from. I don't know what the hell you got going on over there on your compound. But have you ever considered planting American chestnut trees? No, I'm dead serious, dude. I can go off for an hour and a half on why you should. I can prove that it is a
Got another
viable
super chat.
opportunity. I'll do it.
I'm doing the go. I'm gonna show it right now. Oh snap! I was on the other screen. I apologize for that. I'm slacking on my Mac and hard body.
Do you mind, sir, that lives on 5,500 acres, telling me what state it's in at least, or
State of Texas, brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, that's a
Hold
silly
up, 1
question.
second, you guys, because it's gonna cut you off. Hey, Jay Book checking in with that $10 super chat. Thanks for the content. Thank you for the contribution. That's an entire fact. My bad, guys. Go ahead, man. Keep that.
Okay,
going.
Firm Order just did a super chat before you even get.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's another one.
I gotta do another one. That's what's up. So I don't know whose channel he sent it to, but he sent a $2 super chat to Firm Artists. We appreciate that super chat. Like I said, man, no matter whose channel you at, send him super chat. I guess that was the Powder Dusty's channel. Checking it in.
Yeah, support, man. Support. People got to pay for their lights and their internet and all that. Support them brothers.
Man, I'm loving
StreamYard
this.
is not cheap.
5/5. I'm loving your energy, bro.
I
Stop
told
talking.
you, TW. No, I'm being serious. I told you. I said this man's doing the thing harder than anybody I've seen actively.
Oh yeah,
do it.
he's like
He's hard.
oh, Mr. Moneybag Shively.
We got to get together on some freaking donation clips, dude. We got to do better than that. That we can do this. Get with me. We can make it happen, Captain.
We're making it happen, Captain Jimmy, with the new membership. Like I said, man, we definitely have members only content. If you're not a member,
$45 now.
Yeah, we can definitely get food for the house.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you can. So if you have a membership to StreamYard, and then you cancel it, and then when it asks you why did you do it, check it's too expensive, and I'm moving to a competitor, and hit submit, and the next landing screen it
Gives
drops
you a
the price,
rebate.
it's like $17 or $18 cheaper, locked in for 6 months or something.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, we about to do that. We about to
That
do all
sucks,
that.
man.
Yeah, because I remember when
so does
StreamYard was
StreamYard.
only $20, yo.
Well, if you make money off of it, I see the point of it, but
Yeah, it's an investment.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
YouTube
God,
don't
it's
post the
M.
content.
It's M.
Yeah, no, she's been over here in my chat the whole time, and you suck.
M hasn't been to my place in forever.
That's what I mean. You
That's
suck.
okay. M, I don't care about talking to you either. It's been a long time,
That's
but I
because
don't
you
care.
know Dusty, man. This
I don't
guy-
care.
Oh, I don't know.
She says
Dusty.
she's still recovering from a hurricane, guys. Give her a break.
Gary Baxter is completely recovered months ago from that. She's fine, and she's tougher than Gary is, or me.
She is. She is definitely tougher. Yes.
Is that a green screen behind you, Dusty? Because I see a wood burner stove back there.
What's
No,
that?
it's not a green screen. It's a real wood burner stove.
Yeah.
It's a shadow.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, it's real.
It's just his
Oh.
camera has an angle.
Okay.
He's
you
been
know-
buying himself some new equipment lately. He's been upgrading.
Is that like an outside extension to the home or something?
Sorry, I missed that. Say it again.
Is that an extension to your, or like an outside section of your home or something?
Nah, he's in
No,
his
it's
basement.
just the backsplash.
Is it-
It's not. Yeah, no. Actually, this was like a second. This house was built in 3 stages, but this is basically another den that we converted into a master bedroom and like then sort of a pseudo studio.
Oh.
It's-
The bricks
It's what
threw me
films
off.
OnlyFans.
yeah.
The
Well,
bricks-
Nah,
what's
it's just a brick corner because of the fireplace.
Oh, okay.
Well, what states are in? Because isn't that in a lot of states illegal though, ain't it?
I'm in Kansas. I don't know what.
Oh yeah, you got.
Yeah.
I would definitely buy land in Kansas.
I've been looking around a little bit. I don't. It's expensive. Yeah, that's I've got like silver bar kind of money. I don't have like land kind of money. But
Oh no, you do have land kind of money. Don't be. Hold on. I like to show people stuff.
East Texas is one of those regions I was looking for land. When I sell out East Texas, East Arizona, that general.
Yeah. So while he doing that, let me solo up for one moment. I want to say thank you to everybody. Everybody who's watching, everybody who hit that like button, everybody who subscribed, everybody who's on everybody else's channel watching, everybody who hit them super chats, everybody who hit them like buttons, all of y'all. Thank you, because without y'all, there is no us, not let alone just me. You know what I mean? So I'm thanking you guys for all of them. We all appreciate you guys. That's a whole fact, man.
What price, Dusty? What price you want to be low? You tell me the price you want to be low, and I'll find it.
You go find it for you, Dust. Look, you had to clean his ear for that.
Yeah, no, let me think about it a little bit.
I mean, cheap as possible.
Right, blow. If you can find it, then I wanted to blow like $3. I mean, I don't know what
super chat.
I don't know who super chatted this channel, but feeling generous. Divine Stars 313. Powder Dusty got another super chat. Hit that like button. We definitely appreciate the support. Don't matter whose channel we going through. We all appreciate that.
Let's do under 30K, okay?
30K. Right. Oh, I thought you meant you're gonna send 30K. I'm about to send that to me.
Yeah, I want half of that.
You're the communist. You split yours with us. We keep ours.
Yeah, I mean, bump it up a little bit. Let's. I mean, look for let's do 50 or 60 at least.
Well, we're 9. How about 90K? We split that 10.
Why are you involved in this, OTW?
Well, because I'm a businessman. I have to.
No,
jump
you're
in.
not.
Yes, I am. I'm trading on the stock market now. What are you doing?
You shouldn't be trading on the stock market
last
right
week.
now.
I also
That's
am
what
on
you
the stock
shouldn't be
market.
doing.
I just didn't learn about it, so it's not new to me.
Are you using AI to do it? Because you should be trading right
I'm
now.
doing it all by myself, like a big boy.
Oh man, you should be doing that right now. You know better than that.
He literally just learned about the stock market less than a week ago.
Yeah, and I'm probably better at it than you are already.
What did you buy? What did you buy? You got one share of Coca-Cola or something, don't you?
No, I bought some Bitcoin.
Oh my God.
Hey, I made $5 yesterday. Go fuck
lose.
I got a super chat.
He made $5.
Oh, Dusty, you got a good one.
Love you, Dusty Margot Schools.
There's my cougar.
1999. She got a $20 super chat over
Hey
there,
man, give the Max B play, man. That you guys,
yeah, give her.
Hey, let's talk about there you go. This is what we talk about. Now you guys see why we. My bad. Go ahead, Paulo.
Go ahead and finish. I'm just looking for the eggplant emoji. When I find it, this is for Margot.
So we want to say this is why we doing the switching up of who's coming around because as you can see, the support comes in different ways. It's not arguing. Everybody's doing content. Nobody's talking over each other. We're getting all types of support. And he definitely put the emoji in the chat.
That's Margot's eggplant. And even Mrs. Flo is down there, and she's okay with it.
He said Mrs. Flo is down there. She's okay with it.
Y'all came up with a price yet? 50?
50.
Okay.
OTW thinks he's Warren Buffett now.
Go ahead. I'm going to do that. That's 1999. I'm going to get that one another super chat song. I just had to do it.
Warren Buffett.
I've never got a $20 super chat, so I feel great for you receiving that.
I got a $500 one 2 days ago.
Nice.
The highest I think I've ever gotten was like, I think it was $12.99 or maybe $20, and that was only one time.
Man, somebody better give this man a 20.
Yeah, I agree. You guys, cheap ass mofos.
Oh,
well, hold on now. See, this is why you're not a businessman.
Whoa, real quick. Whoa, what happened, yo?
You gotta insult them a little. You can't just you can't.
This isn't your wife, OTW. These are your audience. I love each and every one. You need to dig to the deepest bottom part of your heart. Try to give at least a little bit to me because the rest
show
of
I'm not a cupcake.
Oh my God.
I'm kind of sorry about that, OTW.
All right.
Look, when people are already like the donos are moving, when people are in a generous spirit, you don't take that opportunity to then insult them.
Super chat.
Yeah,
keep talking, Flow State.
I'm teaching you. Keep listening.
Yeah, well,
Fairmont, it's super chat, man.
I see that. I'm looking at it right there. Oh, $5 super chat from Pearl. Much love, sharing the love. That's a whole. Y'all making me play the song so much. By tomorrow, I'm gonna have to have a new song.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna make this happen. I'm gonna start here in just a little bit. I'm gonna get real quiet. And I'm gonna go find something stupid for you to play. That's gonna be dumb.
Gonna be super dumb, yo. Oh my God.
I would love to be able to buy some silver or Bitcoin, but you see, I asked my husband to buy me a chair a couple days ago.
Yo.
And then I said, oh, yeah, take the $300 out of my bank account. And then I looked at my bank account, and there's $2,000 missing out of my bank account. So, yeah, I'll be poor for a little bit.
That's quite the chair.
No, that's not for the chair. That's because, see, the way it works is when you have a husband, apparently they buy a lot of makeup and frivolous things, and then you pay for all that and the bills. That's how it works.
It sounds like a wife.
But it's a husband.
Like a wife, not a husband.
So the moral of the story is
it's all the same. Don't matter if you
don't get a husband.
Yeah, it's all the same.
What the hell's going on here?
At one time I heard somebody give an argument for why white men shouldn't be allowed to marry each other because of the earning power of two white men in the same household was so high that it would just be devastating to the rest of the economy. And I thought about it for a minute and said, no, one of them's going to be a bitch.
Yeah, one of them's gonna want to wear a Prada and Gucci and stuff and go shopping all the time. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
And man, you guys, man. Hey, man, I don't got nothing to do with what these guys are talking about.
Hold on. Here, 10th man, explain it to him what you're talking about. He needs some more in-depth, detailed explanations.
I'm not. You're gonna have to lead me on because I don't really understand where you want me to go with this. So yeah,
okay. I don't need nothing. Hey. Well,
you're dragging him into the conversation.
Yeah, that's right. The first time around when I was on Powder Dusty, somebody felt uncomfortable. He said, Powder Dust said, whoa. Now you're the talk. I said, okay, now I know. When I'm uncomfortable, shut up. Don't even say nothing.
Yeah, everything you say can and will be held against you in the court of YouTube.
It'll be held in you.
Wherever you might be, sir. I appreciate you very much. Thank you.
You don't want to be like Elon Musk and end up on Powder Dusty's shorts, and then he's telling you that you got giant nipples and shit.
I am the master of the universe. So listen to me when I tell you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel 5/5, because Mr. A. Millie in the chat, Trump Jr. is my best friend.
I got a little something.
That is so epic.
You should check this one out.
He's my best friend, bro. I like that. The dollar sign.
It's just dumb. I know. Every time a bell rings, the Sasquatch gets more bling.
That's what's up. What you talking about? That's that money manifestation.
That's a good gimmick. If you could have like Trippy Cast do a little graphic in the corner, right where the logo goes, so that you do actually ice it up.
Oh yeah, a little bit of glitz on it wouldn't hurt. That's why I did it out of gold dust.
But right, as everybody as people donate, then a new piece of jewelry appears on that would be cool.
Right.
Yeah. You guys are wild, man.
My original
Well,
when I
G, I
opened my channel, I was going to read freaking westerns, and I wanted to get me a VTuber avatar of an actual like Neanderthal / Sasquatch to be my avatar, and I couldn't find one on any freaking filter. Nobody makes now. They got one now. I've seen one recently that would be interesting, but it didn't work.
Gee, so do you understand what's going on with 10th Man and his husband? Or
No, I don't need to know, brother. I don't need to know what's going on.
I think he understands, though. I
get it, though, man. It's whatever floats your boat, man.
You know what? I don't even know if I understand all the way.
What do you mean float your boat?
Just know.
How
G,
do you know
it's
I
all
have a boat?
content.
Nothing. I don't have a boat. Nothing float my boat.
Oh my God, OTW.
So,
hey, this
is the point at which we discuss the concept of a bounty system on your panels for people to be taken down for an amount of money. Have you considered this?
Yeah, you could chop people's head off. That's where I make the most of my money.
Sometimes you can put people like OTW on half price if you just really want to get rid of somebody, but not enough to just kick them outright.
You can always kick Flow State for free too.
Okay, whatever y'all just said, but the donations got to come to my channel, not theirs.
Oh yeah, it's your channel, your bounty system.
Absolutely.
I do it. I mean, you heard mine. I do $1 a minute for everybody to be kicked or brought back, except for me. I'm $2 a minute, but they can kick me off my own panel. It has happened.
So would you just say promotions are kicking people off the panel?
Yeah, I'm a little bit more expensive than Flow State.
Nobody's
for me,
asking you.
Also,
who gives a shit what you think?
You can charge money to change people's names and let the chat mess around with that too, which is interesting because when somebody starts talking out their bunghole, everybody changes their name to whatever stupid trash they're talking. It's hilarious. I think it's funny. Other people get really offended.
I think that we should just let OTW. I want to hear all of your fantastic advice on how to be a businessman, how to run the stock market.
No, not anymore because now I'm pouting you. I'm not listening.
I would like.
Anymore.
Oh yes, please. I always wanted to be smart like this fella.
I would like you to get it out of your system so that you don't feel the need to jump into everything.
No, not anymore.
Okay. No, not anymore.
I wanted to, but no.
You pass.
He's just gonna. Next time I say something, he's just gonna say something too.
Oh, so he's doing it on purpose? You think?
Well, no.
Sometimes.
Sometimes
I do it to antagonize him. Yeah.
You can definitely put the cat $5. You can go backstage for 5 minutes. That's a whole fact.
So we're doing $1 a minute now.
I'm trying to figure out how to even present it. That's
okay, man. I'm down with that. If I can make you money.
I told you.
Let's go for it.
Put them back up.
Before I brought you on Flow State's panel over there, I was like, look, man, I want you to sit around and take notes of what's going on. I want you to pay attention to what's actually happening because when I get in there, I'm going to have to do the part and I'm not really going to be able to do the whole conversating with you right here thing, right? So take notes, watch what he does. This is how you monetize a group of people in chat that actually like what's going on. It's you give them options for engagement, super chats, this, that, the other thing.
Name changes.
But name changes, exactly.
See, there he is again.
Clips, the clips. Flow State has some of the best clips I've ever seen.
I think they took too many shots on my panel because that's not how that shit went when we went to Flow State. You don't remember? Flow State was like, yo, what are you doing? He kept muting everybody, saying, go ahead, Fifth talk. That's what you were doing that first time. You kept booing people.
Yeah, right, I did. What's the point of a little bit of power if you're not going to execute it?
Just because I understand how to make money properly doesn't mean I'm not immature as well.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And I know GFS got this whole screen back there. So I guess what we're doing, minutes. So anybody want to kick? That's how you present that? I'm trying to figure out even how to present that.
I just keep it simple. I say $1 a minute to drop or revive, because if somebody gets dropped, then somebody else might want to pay to bring them back up. $1 a minute for everybody on the panel, except for me. I'm the host. I'm $2 a minute. $5 minimum, because you don't want a bunch of people doing a one. You don't want to have to just.
Yeah, and Flow State's not going to tell you that I gave him that idea, right?
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. You freaking lying piece of scumbag, piece of crap.
If you stretch a little bit more, you might be able to lick his balls while going down on him like that.
No,
That's
he can't.
It's on record too, man. I'll freaking
Okay,
I'll
go
fish
find
it
it.
out. I'm gonna
All right.
fish it out.
I
No.
invented that 6 years ago on NC Tyrant Hunter / Jeff is Here audits panel. So good try.
Yeah. I can't believe how like outraged you are at not getting such like a trivial piece of credit.
Actually, I'm doing it on purpose just to fuck with you. But go ahead, keep on.
Dusty. I was the one that gave you that idea. I don't know why you haven't recognized it. I mean, I'm offended.
Yeah, I got it from
Now,
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch, why are you competing with me now?
There's no competition. He won.
Oh, good God, that's biased. That's not fair.
Yeah, because he's the winner.
I'm calling for a recount.
And then I put it on a ticker across the bottom of the screen in StreamYard, just a little price thing. And I also have it in my in YouTube to automatically fill or populate the description box with the price.
Oh, okay.
That's good. That's not good.
Yeah, but I keep it simple in the ticker: $1 a minute, $2 for me, $5 minimum, and in the description box, if there's other things like name change, other marginal things, I've got like the Wheel of Death, right? Which is basically Wheel of Fortune, right? You just spin a wheel, you put everyone's name on a thing and take a spin, and somebody gets dropped, whoever it lands on. So there's other little gimmicky things like that you don't sell a lot of, but it's worth listening out because people do like that sometimes. But I put all the other stuff in the description box, not on the ticker.
Okay. I'm writing out ticker right now.
Shit, bro. Send me the keys to your StreamYard for a couple of days. We'll get you fully set up. Like, and you can kick me back out, and I'll just go away and be a freaking some dude that watches from
You keep saying that, right? And I told you before, I have no idea what you mean by when you say give me the keys.
You
I
have
don't know what
team
you mean
members.
by that.
For StreamYard, you have team members. You can give someone. Basically, I'm Flow State's producer. I don't actually do anything on his show, but I kind of hang around as secondary advice and ad hoc smartass remarks. I mean, I don't really.
You can make somebody an administrator or co-host
that can go into your platform.
Now, sorry to interrupt. We have only 8.5 minutes left for my goals. I know it was an ambitious goal, 10 super chats in half an hour, but we can do better than 3. I think.
That was ambitious.
I think so.
To make it happen, though.
I think so. But you know what? Either way, I'm not going to yell at you and insult you like OTW would.
Oh, good God. You can't let it go, can you? It's like a rabid dog on a piece of fucking steak. Oh, sorry, my language.
Go back to that thing that you just made right there, that banner, and click ticker. Make it crawl across the top.
That's what I was doing. I was doing that, but remember, it's up and down, so the ticker's on the top of the screen, not on the bottom of it.
It's on the top, but the people that are watching on their cell phones can see the top because they don't have a counter in front of it.
Okay.
You can't see it because you're the source of the channel. Just click ticker. Make
also,
it a ticker.
You could have a ticker on, and it doesn't shrink people's names at a screen. When you have a non-ticker banner, it shrinks everybody else's box or window so that you can't see anyone's name.
Right. And another thing, I noticed something you did earlier.
You got to check the box. There's a little box you check.
Yeah,
it's written scroll about.
Do it. I got it. I'm hitting it and everything. I got it. It's right here. I'm putting save.
Are you sharing?
There we go. Now it should go. There we go.
There you go.
See, now mine is up there.
Now
you're going to say StreamYard was being racist.
You should have wrote on there $5 minimum.
Yeah, $5 minimum.
Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just leave it the way. Don't ever affect the magic spell.
Do you still have those awkward ass prices?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Well, I didn't want to copy off of you, so I made mine more expensive.
What? That's retarded. Just copy.
Just copy.
What's up, Queen Bird? Slow Birder. Good to see y'all.
So he's got his prices set at like $3.33. But when you hit the dono button, it comes in increments. It automatically comes into $2.
Oh no, yeah, I fixed that though. I brought everything to.
You want to have easy round numbers, not things that like make people have to work for it.
Yes, I did listen to you last time. You told me that.
Okay. All right. Well, then you're qualified to Give advice instead of me.
I just qualified. I passed the test.
Yes, brother. When you're running your chat and you're sharing links, you never ever want to share a link that will remove someone from the chat. Always share the channel link, not the actual YouTube video link, right? Because when someone's like scrolling through, they trust you to, they hit the link and they go to somebody else's video, it takes them directly out of your chat. They're no longer watching your live stream because they went and watched a video that was linked in your chat.
I don't know how to do that yet.
Yeah, well, if it doesn't say at, if it doesn't say
you're almost doing it. Hold on one second. You're almost doing it. When you go to the channel and you share the link and you share it in chat, that's fine. That opens a second window. They can subscribe or not if they want to. They're still in your live stream. When they hit your live stream, they pop back up. They're still in chat. If you share a video link, a live stream, a video, any type of content link that's not channel based, it'll take them out of the stream and into another channel and into another
video.
Yeah, so in private chat, Fist, if it doesn't have the @ in their name, don't share it.
No, so you know what I was doing? He's talking about when I'm going to your channel and I'm hitting the email and I'm copying it and then I'm hitting it in the chat. I know exactly what he's talking because that's what I learned. Because the first time he goes 5'5", drop your link in your chat. When he was interviewing me, I said, yo, what are you talking about? He said, just go to your channel and copy and paste. I said, I'm guessing I'm doing this. And then that was the first time I even ever copied and paste was on his panel.
But there's another layer. When you are actively streaming and your chat is rolling and someone drops a link backstage, you're going to share a video or whatever. You've already gone to that link, right? While you're there, go over to the channel name and click copy paste and share the channel link. Don't share the video link because it'll take people out of your live stream.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I said in the private chat over here. I see the watch, the other stuff, shorts.
Yeah, it's kind of weird the way it's set up.
Yeah, you want to do the @
Yeah, because that was Powder. He put that and I just dropped that shit right in the chat. I said, is that your other channel? And I just dropped it in the chat. Because I'm doing that because I know all of you guys have done that for me.
Oh, that was my short about Elon Musk and his nips. I just dropped it back there for anyone who's interested in it.
And I put it in the chat. He told me to do that.
Hey, show Dusty this real quick so I can get this off my screen.
My bad.
No, you good. Hey, Dusty, see right here? 82,000 for 76.32 acres.
I cannot see it really, but what is it again?
It needs a heel.
$82,044 for 76 acres.
Wow.
Where is it? What?
It's in Texas.
Oh, in Texas?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. You can see you can see the landmass.
Fuck.
This is unincorporated. This don't fall under no jurisdiction.
Wow.
You're pretty much off grid there, right?
Yeah, you're off grid.
Totally.
And plus, they have the open carry and all that, so you can pretty much buy it and protect yourself.
Bro, we got constitutional carry in Georgia. You can wear this on your hat.
Hey, you can hunt and everything. There's food.
Yeah, you don't only have deer. You have cattle out here too. Free range cattle.
Free range, like someone else. I'm sure somebody owns those cattle.
No, nobody owns them. The wild cattle.
They have wild cattle there.
Yeah, they got wild cattle.
Wild cattle. Probably 200,000 wild cattle in Texas alone.
Can I kill a cow with a crossbow?
Yeah, listen.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Technically, they're an invasive species.
Yeah. Do you know how much you pay a month for that?
On a 30-year? No, not off my head.
Actually, a 15-year comes up to about $270 a month.
Wow.
Hey, Wife Squatch, we're moving to Texas.
With Flow State.
Flow State, we're going to have us a commune. He's going to start the cult, and I'm going to be a Southern Baptist revival minister.
Hey, I'm joining in.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's not.
I'm going to be Flow State's neighbor.
Until your transition is complete, madam.
Hey, come on. Don't go there, Sasquatch. You promised that you wouldn't reveal that to the public.
He does still look too much like a guy.
Hey Jay, Agnes is such a pain in the rear, man. Oh, them guys.
I had a Black Angus out here.
Oh my God, them guys, man. Them Black Agnes I got, man, is such a hassle, man. Oh.
How is that a hassle? That sounds like not.
They're very aggressive.
So am I.
Not like
Sir,
that.
you don't understand about a wild cattle, bro. Them beeves on the hooves are serious. You hear about
You don't know how hard I can punch.
All right, I'll tell you what. We're gonna get that goddamn Winnebago. We're going to Texas, and I'm gonna watch you punch a wild maverick cow, and then we're gonna brand that bitch. Because when you knock him out, we own it.
No. He only lives in Kansas, so you could bring him here, okay? And we're gonna see how tough he really is. We're gonna let him back there. We're just gonna.
You guys ever see the video where the kangaroo is trying to attack Buddy's dog?
Yeah,
he walks over and just punches it in the face. That's what this reminds me of.
That video is the reason most Australians are honorary rednecks. and the Russians get it because of the guy that plays chess with the bears.
Oh man! Whenever you guys is ready, man, you let me know. Y'all can reach out to me. I'll show you how to go about it. It's not a big deal.
Bro.
That won't be the first or the last to ever ask me how to do it. So.
10-4. Well, I appreciate the contact and the information. I very likely will reach out to you sometime in the future.
Yeah, all you need is $3,000 to $5,000 deposit. That's all you need. That includes the closing costs and everything.
Assuming you have good credit, right?
You don't have to have good credit. Mostly is owner finance.
Oh.
You can reach properties that are owner finance. You don't have to have good credit.
So, are you looking for a husband?
Who?
Can you cook, sir?
Who?
You.
Well, I told you.
I about to play these games with you, man.
This is why.
He's not that type, Sasquatch.
This is why I wanted 10th Man to explain the husband situation more. I don't know.
Shut up, GW.
I know what he means. I know what he means by the husband. You know, the buddy, and act like it's your husband and all that. And y'all can accumulate stuff together.
The buddy.
No, not that type of buddy. But no, listen.
What you're saying is there's a chance.
I think in America, the problem that we have in America is that a lot of our people are ignorant to stuff that they don't know nothing about.
Yes.
Very true. That's the same in Canada.
Ignorant to stuff they don't know.
Totally the same.
Economics, finances, these are things I didn't read about because it wasn't interesting to me when growing up. And so it's literally an entirely blank area of my brain. You start talking economics. I've read some economic theory. I've thought about it a little bit. I'm a fairly intelligent guy, but I don't understand the basic brass tacks and nuts and bolts of it, right? You can catch me out real quick because I don't really understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this is how it works. And this is what most people don't understand. We're going to use this panel, okay? So 5/5 has the corner store. Dusty has the liquor store. Sasquatch has the clothing store. Mark has the meat.
And I have the restaurant. I want the restaurant.
That's what CW got, the restaurant.
I have the sex shop.
Oh, God.
No, he's already got the meat.
Be a part of this community.
The man has the sex shop, and I have the car dealership.
You mean he has the other white meat?
Yeah, he has the other white meat. But pause. So what happens
Super pause.
Now you have a cycle of what you call generational wealth, because the money stays into the community, cycling over and over again before it gets out.
Yeah.
So that's how we prosper so much, because the money doesn't move from our community because there's multiple people here.
Yeah, like the old West towns. That's how they worked.
Yeah, so it's just accumulating. So usually it takes like 8 to 12 weeks.
See, flow state. That's it. That's real isolation. Is whatever the isolationism.
Well, that's what the American frontier was all about.
That's what it was about.
So Red just actually made a membership to somebody else's channel. That's Flow State.
Yeah, buddy.
Lit over there. There you
Go,
go.
girl.
Damn, flow states making the freaking dough.
Welcome to the
definitely
channel. It will be the best decision you've ever made in your life.
Second best,
donated.
because she became my member today too.
Okay.
Yeah, they donated. They donated to the landmass he was about to buy.
Hey, third
matter
best
of fact,
decision would go
equally.
ahead and be a member to the OTW channel. That would
It's
be the
equally
third
as
best
bad.
decision, Red, that you would make.
Bro, I'm dead serious about the American chestnuts. I can show you figures on paper related to like the pecan thing. Have I ever told you the pecan scheme people do around here?
Oh Lord.
You can't take a lot of water though. Sasquatch.
Hey, Red, I've been dropping the link for everybody to come up. Red keeps saying, I want to speak on the channel. You got to come. I've been dropping the link to the channel. So you hit
They
the
only
stage.
take a lot of water to start. After the first like 3 years, you can reduce the amount of water significantly. And they're not irrigated here. I mean, I'm in Georgia, it's real wet. But anyway, what I'm getting at is the way they do it here is they plant every time a child is born, they plant a 20-acre plot of fresh freaking pecans. By the time that child is 20 years old, the pecans are generating revenue for the child. The child has a college fund, the whole nine. When a grandchild is born, they plant 10 acres of pecans and 10 acres of pine. When the child becomes old enough to go to college, they've got a pretty good significant portion of their college fund, and another 10 acres of pecans are planted. By the time they graduate college, they have revenue generated from their plot of land that they don't have to touch because the family manages all of that stuff. It's freaking brilliant. When you talk about generational wealth, it's nuts, man.
It is. Anybody here got young kids, young babies? Anybody?
Shit, mine's 15.
No, younger than that.
No, my kid's in his 20s.
I started saying me, and then I was like, oh fuck, she just got her driver's permit.
Well,
I got grandbabies.
Well, yeah, if you take your grandbabies and you put 6,000 into an account that has a 5% yield, by the time they hit 50, they don't have to worry about it. They'll be multi-millionaires.
That's not, but inflation, that holds inflation at zero, right? You got to track inflation.
Well, no, because the more you add, the more it doubles up and it doubles up. So it's actually killing the inflation on it.
Well, it compounds. The interest compounds, but so does the inflation.
Yeah, the inflation. I mean, but at the end of the day, you still got more than you would normally have with a Social Security or anything else.
Sure. I'm just saying like, yeah, if you've got a 6% dividend and you've got 4% inflation, then you end up with
10%.
You do gain, but not
as much.
Yeah. I think I think the days of like, if you have a CD worth $1 million, you can live on the interest. I don't think those days are coming back.
No, my kids is off of metals, so I'm a metals guy.
Well, money attracts money, especially in metals. Metals attract more money.
So you're gonna have to explain how I got my wife, sir. Because I was born a poor ass pig farmer, and I made this bitch laugh so hard she married me.
There you go. There's your explanation.
Then what are you asking the question? You already know the answer.
Because I'm an asshole.
Even OTW got you on that one.
You still a pig farmer?
OTD.
Nobody does stuff with pork every now and then.
That sounded like an autistic diagnosis.
A pork.
OTW has OTD.
You still a pig farmer? Sasquatch, why you keep laughing for?
And evidently nobody in the chat wants anybody to get kicked. Evidently, you guys are too nice. So it seems like, look,
OTW and Flow State will get at it here in a little bit. So Flow State will get a little hungry, a little fussy, and he'll start like really picking up OTW, and then we'll be a go.
I'm trying to respect the rules of the channel.
Ain't no rules right now, brother.
Matter of fact, guys,
Just the YouTube chat.
Oh man,
if you want.
Oh no!
If you want, I'll actually turn off the monetization for the
No,
video
you can. I wouldn't do that anyways. I have it on mind. The monetization is actually pretty durable, right? Like there's certain subjects you can't talk about, but and you want to keep cussing as far away from the very beginning of the video as possible. Like definitely not within the first 15 seconds. They look for that.
Yeah, after the first 12 minutes is you're free and clear, man.
Right, after the first 12 minutes.
I don't know. All I know is that I've only been monetized for like 3 weeks, and I'm not trying to get my boot smoked just getting it now. It took me a minute to get the monetization. Not like you, where it took you a few weeks, and I'm not mad, but that's a great thing.
Did you remember how I asked you how many channels have you had? And you said there was a channel before this, and I'm like, okay, we're not going to talk about that. You don't want to get your boots smoked, but don't sweat it if you do. You're at the position now of like 1,100 freaking subscribers. This is the point in time where you start a second channel and put stuff there that's not worth membership quality, right? You just Just use it as an uploading clips channel until you figure out what you want to do with it. Because you never know. In 6 months, a year, these folks might be financing you flying around the freaking globe. You have no idea what they're going to do with you. They will pay you to do what they want you to do. And when you do what they want you to do, you'll get paid more. It's a really weird dynamic.
So
Wait, say that again.
So hold on. I actually got somebody backstage that's never been here before. Your name is Rocky E. Shepherd. I'm looking at a room.
He's good.
You sure?
Oh no,
very strange.
Looking at a room.
Very
Rocky,
but he's okay.
He's definitely strange, but
he just did some funny ass shit. He moved it. I'm looking at him like, what is he doing? And then, yeah, that was funny as hell.
This man might actually have bones in his crawl space, but he's a good panelist.
Hey, I really appreciated him when he was telling Buddy, the guy who looked like a dude from a horror movie, that his neighbors were tired of his nonsense, and Buddy he wasn't hearing it. He was, and Rocky was dead on. He was.
Oh my God, Rocky and Morgan was hilarious last night.
That was beautiful. And then when that autistic girl came up, and I thought Daisy was really there, I got an erection. I didn't really.
Big U's in custody.
Nah, they arrested Big U.
I got him. Yeah.
Yo, that's my bad, man. This is a whole nother sector. Some breaking news in a whole nother sector. That gang sector. Y'all guys,
it's your channel, bro. Go get a video. We'll watch it and tell everybody that it sucks or whatever. Do the thing.
I've conquered all the ops. I need somebody new to aim at.
No, we don't want to get into them.
Yeah, no, that's content. I don't want to. Yeah, people know these people. They're connected to them. Yeah. You can do it. I'm pretty sure you know who Big U is. I'm pretty sure you heard that name. The feds or the police went in his crib today, and I guess he got arrested. Some crazy shit.
What up, Lawrence?
Look at
Is it related to the Diddy stuff?
Nah,
we know too many people involved in this, so we're just not gonna.
Let's just say it's 1960s old school. OG.
Is it? Or you just?
No, I just pulled it up.
He's for real. He was connected to Nipsey Hussle and all of that. His name is Big U. Like he's in that gang sector. I told you I got other people that is in my community. That's allegedly that's in different sectors.
Isn't that where Kev is from?
Yeah, Kev is in that sector. Yep.
Yeah,
Kev is in that sector. But Kev is going through something right now. If he hasn't said that, I'm gonna keep it off the internet.
He just said that he's going through something right now, but he hadn't said any more about it. So,
salute to Kev and his family. That's a fact.
Yeah, I can't talk about this.
I assume everyone can protect themselves, that I don't have to warn anybody about anything, that they are aware of what they are doing in their life, and I don't need anyone to come around telling me who to warn, when, where, and why.
No, yeah, that's a dude. I got a stalker, yo. He's like a #1 fan. I don't know what's up with the dude.
I assume the same thing, not because I think that's actually the case, but because that's the level of responsibility for other people's actions I saddle myself with.
Control what people do when I'm not around, and I don't care when I am.
Hey, it's the complex. It ain't hard to find. They live damn near in the same city. Okay.
Let's just say.
So Mr. Millie ain't worried about it, okay?
Yeah, let's just say he's an activist and music mogul. Let's just say.
Yeah,
and I'm not a hater. Like I'm not a hater, but I'm just what he trying to do. And I don't know if it's for content purposes. I don't know. All I know is that he got more subscribers than me, and for some reason I don't know. We good. I feel like I won. That's all I know.
Yeah, just whatever.
I'm gonna not. Let me help you out here. OTW. Your shit sucks. Everything that's not about me fucking sucks.
Yeah, especially if it's not about his butthole.
Hey,
what? Hey, yo.
Hey, I gotta mess with Dusty. I gotta mess with Dusty, man.
I think
the butthole comment just kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't expect to get hit from the side by that.
That was Mark, and then and G like I'm about to get on Dusty pause.
Unpause. Bring it the fuck on.
I gotta get. He just came out of nowhere. He just came out of nowhere with it, bro. Like
I know. He's like, and his butthole.
Oh my god!
It's because of what I remember from watching your show. Like
My butthole.
Not your
Yeah,
actual
that's all I
butthole.
remember.
I expect that out of you.
Not your actual butthole, but you always talking about it. Like everybody's giving you shit about it.
I'm always talking about.
I mean, that is where the Riz donut came from.
Did we talk about my butthole that much?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it is a
every 5
regular
minutes.
topic, honestly.
All right.
I mean,
Well then, yeah, that's good content right there.
There you go.
Well, I want to know what you used to talk about. That's all he remembers. That's the real crazy part.
I don't even remember one conversation about my butthole. I'm sure they've happened. It does sound like something I would talk about, but
It's because you it was last Saturday or Sunday and you presented the direct D so deep and all that.
oh right.
Oh, what?
Totally
Wait, what? He's talking about something so deep.
No,
Yeah, it wasn't deep storage yet.
I have a clip. I have a clip that I play.
Hold on, I
and
can
if
send it to you.
okay, if you know who Direct D is, do you know who that is?
Of course I know who he
Yeah, he's got-
Unfortunately.
so in this video, he's talking about how he's keistered weed, and he calls it deep storage.
Oh, you showed me that. Yep, you
Yeah.
showed me that. Yeah. I forgot about that.
That's what he's referring to.
Well, I follow him on Twitter and I watch his content. That's why I was like, oh, this dude, he just stepped in it with me.
Yeah, that's
He's
crazy.
Direct D's goof. It wasn't the first time I ever met him, but like the first time I talked to him recently, the very first thing he did was threaten to grape me, and then when I told him he was pretty zesty, he goes, "That ain't gay." He's like, "I'm going out to do it to Chris too. I might as well do it to you." I'm like, "Bro, I'm pretty sure that is."
Well, he's an ex-felon, right? I'm pretty
So
sure.
am I,
Don't mean
though.
nothing.
But that
I'm
doesn't
an
mean-
ex-felon.
Ex-felon, sir. He is still a felon.
Yeah, you don't be an ex-felon.
Well, whatever. You know.
I know what you mean, but my point is that like, what is it with these dudes who try to like score a W on you, or burn you real good, and then just end up saying some gay shit?
Or they're or they just call you gay like they're in elementary
Do you
school?
think that's why he was scared to have a conversation with me because he knew it wasn't my kryptonite raping me?
I mean, it wasn't my kryptonite either. I invited him out. I said, "I ain't gay, but I'll fuck you to prove a point."
Right?
He makes me sad. See, I used to be a follower of all these First Amendment auditors, and most of them disappointed me.
It's not gay if it's for reasons of dominance assertion.
Well,
Right.
if you listen to 607 Unc, he tells you it's not gay if you don't catch him in the moment. If it's not in the moment, then it don't count. And look him up right now. He's blowing up on YouTube right now. Yeah. He literally says that he wrote the Nelly song Country Grammar. Look him up right now. His name is 607 Unc. He's blowing
Don't
up
listen
on
to
YouTube.
that guy, okay? That guy's a
But
freaking.
yeah, but that's
But
that's
he
one
was
of
with
his
Nelly
things.
though, but he's weird.
I can't believe
he
he's
said
taking
that-
credit for the song that I wrote.
You know,
This is outrageous. I need to make a response video.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. It be like that. It seemed like some people that when you don't give them the reaction they looking for, now they become like a stalker. I guess I don't know. I guess that means we got fans, right? That means we got groupies, right? That means we
Yeah,
made it.
I mean, stalkers will happen. Not to OGW. Don't in here. We know that you ain't.
He's the one that was hanging around with Gertrude the groupie.
OTW, do you trade other markets or you just trade this market?
He bought a piece of Bitcoin.
I'm a newbie. I'm just starting out, so
That's
I'm
not
exploring
stock
everything.
market trading. You could just do that on Cash App or PayPal. Nice investment though. Real insightful.
Made $5. Hey, that's more than I paid.
Yeah, real bold pick there for your first.
Hey, I made 5%, which is pretty much what the market makes. All right, so don't
What's that
diss
turn?
my.
What's that? What did that turn out in dollars?
Well, I
He already said $5, so he put $100 in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he said
There you go.
5%.
Hey,
I
this
didn't-
guy knows how to count. You know.
No, he said $5 like 2 hours ago. I pay attention.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the thing.
I'm not your average
There you
bear.
go. 10th man
I'm a
knows what's going
disgruntled
on.
viewer. Don't ever forget that. I'm not actually
trying not to pay attention to him actively.
I know, but I'm not like, even though I have a channel, I'm not a content creator. I'm a disgruntled viewer.
I call him a
That's like
panel walker.
Sasquatch is a disgruntled viewer. That's why he wants new content creators to get better
I
content.
want you to do a better freaking job. All of you. You suck.
I'm
Do
trying.
better.
I know I
I'm
suck.
trying, bro.
Hey, don't point your finger at me that way,
From
Sasquatch.
his trolling days.
Just remember,
That's
when you're pointing out,
much
you got
better.
three going back
That's
up.
much better.
Don't worry, we'll get you back off that wagon.
Back off the wagon, not on.
Off the wagon. Get off the wagon.
And you know, if you think
All right, Flo. I want to be perfectly clear. I've made exactly $75 more not being a troll than I ever made being a troll.
Life is too short to not be an asshole.
I agree.
Well,
I
it's
say
never
being
too
an
late
asshole
to
in real
stop
life.
being a dick.
Nah, it's really satisfying to be an asshole in real life. Trust me.
It is.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know about the internet, because the internet, if you get me mad, I can't find you. But in real life,
Dude, I'm so proud of my daughter. I was sitting at the freaking Waffle House. She's a waitress down there, and I was
wait,
sitting there.
the one
drinking-
that you left at the Waffle House.
Yeah, that was a joke. But anyway, I was sitting there drinking my coffee, and dude over here ordering. And when he gets done with his order, he leans near her, whispers something, and her response was to smile a brilliant, lovely smile, and say, "It's not necessary, sir. I have real men on my roster. Will you take onions with that?" And it was done so flatly and so out of hand that I was just like, "Ooh, I've raised a savage."
Dude, do you know how weird it is for me to try to teach empathy to somebody? Like the conversation I had with my daughter to try to tell her why she should be nicer to people is like, oh shit, I don't even know why you should be nicer to people.
Tell her it derives more value from each relationship, allow you to con them out of more money. She'll just go for that. You don't have to explain it any further.
I mean, once again, you come out with the like, I don't know how you know that, but you're dead on.
It's your daughter.
That's good.
Hey, Rock Shepherd, you tune
And I'm
radios?
just guessing.
You tune radios, huh?
More money me now.
You
Yo,
tune
my
radios?
bad.
Somebody
My
asked me.
bad. Look, yeah, hold on
Yeah.
1 second. Yo, this is just an example, you guys. This is what I want to show you. This person's son of sons, he actually knows me in real life. We grew up with each other. We went to school together. He used to live right across the street from me. This is just one example that I have people that actually know me that's in my city that be coming in my chat, and none of them be coming in on the negative shit. Not one has. That's just to show you that, because I told you, like right now, I'm streaming this on my Facebook.
I come
People in my
negative all
own
the
city
time.
watching this. Yeah, people in my own city that know me, that when I go outside, they see me. They all give me nothing but positive reactions in my chat section, bro.
Shepherd, you tune radios and stuff like that? CB radios and stuff?
No, I've been having thoughts about going out to the public here.
Who's Shepherd?
More.
Yeah, that's mine.
Rocky Shepherd, right there.
Yeah, I know, but both answered. That's what fucked me up. He
Yeah, I
said
see that.
Shepherd, you tune radios, and Mark goes, no, not really.
I was thinking.
Yeah, you tune, right?
No, I don't tune them. Someone gave me that with a bunch of CB radios for maybe because he knows I'm, preparing for. I have an F.
He makes lampshades out of human leather.
Yeah, he's preparing for the end of the world.
No.
He's
Put
well
the
beyond.
lotion on the skin, or he gets the hose again.
Hey, yo, Flow State. Who you be around, bro?
I'm a
He say
doomsday.
he makes shit out of human flesh, bro.
He's in
This
Kansas.
is a
I mean.
reflection of you. I'm not asking you
What?
where he's from, bro.
You're judging me for my knowledge about what he does?
No,
No,
he's
because
just
you
judging
said
you
that
for
he's good
your
money.
sick imagination, man.
He
Oh,
said
yeah.
that he's good money, so that he's part with you.
I would be willing to bet that Rocky probably has one thing made of nondescript leather that he can't swear isn't human.
Rocky, you
I
ever
would guess that's a knife.
made a bracelet out of someone's teeth or anything like that?
Someone's teeth.
No. You're just making fun of me, Flo.
You're just an asshole, Flo.
That's true.
But what does he have
See,
to
but
make him
no,
say
no,
that,
hold
though?
on. I don't mean to be rude, but see, this is the weird thing, is because if Flo said he said, "Hey, Tent, you made necklaces out of teeth, didn't you?" I'd be like, I've considered it, but I haven't. And then Rocky gets all offended.
Hold
That's
on.
when you know something's a little odd.
Wife's pelt. Rocky, did you take out my ex-wife?
I am. Yeah, I don't know why you would get offended either, unless you got something that you don't want to know about. Because I tried to, but I couldn't find the teeth.
I did shoot a Sasquatch, skinned it.
You missed, bitch.
We live up north, and we got to keep warm.
It's your long lost cousin, Sasquatch.
So Rocky, you a doomsday prepper?
Yes, he is. I'll answer for him.
I used to be, but I'm not no more.
Why? It's not the end of the world anymore.
Lockdowns are over.
Between the lines. I already know what you're talking
It's not.
Hey, we need to make a movie. I just had a movie thought. It's great. This would be $1 million in the bank.
Oh, go ahead. Say it out loud and wait for somebody else to make it again.
Sure. Because I watch this. Somebody who goes into lockdown in 2020 comes out in 2025. Right? It's just like what was the name of that one that had a Brendan Fraser in it, like from the 50s?
I have zero interest in this plot line.
Yeah, this was not what you presented it as first. No. I expected more.
You said it was going to be awesome, and it was very bland.
Okay, how about Cocaine Crocodile?
Yep.
Did you guys see Crack-Coon yet?
What?
Yes, it's on Tubi. Crack-Coon.
Crack-Coon.
Swear to crack, and it's the most campy thing ever. The raccoon looks horrible. But I'm going to watch it. It looks wonderful. It's going to be horribly wonderful.
I'm excited for that.
How about Flock of Bunnies?
Flock of Bunnies.
Did I ever tell you guys about the 3 movie series that I watched a couple months ago? And so I can't remember what it was called now. But
it's like a dream.
What in the fuck is going on?
I forgot about it. And this guy had a.
Hold on. Is this going to be? Is this have any relevance, or do you just want to talk about your TV show?
It's really fucked up. Because
look, it looked like the algorithm booted him, and he took off his headphones. And he took instead of just super chatting and booting him off the stage, he walks away.
That's what I meant by it's like a dream. If anybody ever starts telling you about a dream they had, just stop them right out. They're wasting your time entirely. Not only is this nothing that ever actually happened, it's nothing that ever could actually happen. It's a fucking dream.
Hey, now, some of my dreams I've lived through.
Story time is always fun, okay?
Yo, so we definitely have 50 people in the building, man, across all these channels. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, man. Send super chats, give some memberships, man. Definitely hit that cash app that's on your screen. My bad. Go ahead, guys.
No, you do your thing. I'm just saying, they send me money. I love to touch the tip. It'll be fine.
Because Sasquatch got this whole thing where he takes 3 shots for $5.
I don't have enough for that. Like that. I was doing $4 shots the other night, drank half a pint.
I think I need to program my Nightbot to do that. Hit the cash apps and.
I wonder if people would pay me to. Smoke.
Yeah, you can set your Nightbot on timers.
Yeah, because I got a night. This dude, Doth Mark, helped me do that shit, but I like never see the Streamlab or whatever bot that is. I like never see it in the chat
because you have to activate it in your. You have to make it a moderator.
I did. It only if I go live twice, it'll show it one time, not both times.
Yeah, that just means it's running. That's all that means.
He knows because he was there when I set it up. Trust me, he almost had a heart attack.
He doesn't want the chat bot interacting with his chat. He just wants it there for the elements
to post. Yeah, for the elements.
Well, yeah, just for the I didn't know, but I am gonna maybe start setting it to post the cash app and the super chat. Maybe I am.
I like Dusty's setup though.
Yeah, I have Nightbot with timers, and it's you just set the timers like in a long period. You don't put them at every 5 minutes. You put it every 20 minutes or whatever, so that way it doesn't spam the chat.
Hey, Racker, what channel you be on the CV?
But the thing about that is you have to have people in the chat, otherwise you'll just see that thing over and over again. That's my issue.
So now what happened, G? Who was you asking no question?
Rocky, what channel you be on the CV?
19 is normally what you monitor.
The trucking channel? The trucking channel?
Yeah, we have loggers going up and down. They will post, like, if you're on a logger road, they will post what channel they are on.
Okay.
On a tree, they'll put it on a tree, and they'll tell you what channel to listen to.
What time do you be on there?
Well, loggers are up as soon as daylight. They're up at the daylight and down.
Oh, so you're in Washington State. I mean, you're in the West, right?
Yeah, I'm further north than like 90% of the Canadian population.
Okay. So I definitely could reach out to you on the radio.
Oh, damn. You should have been here when this dude was here earlier, Brett. He was going crazy.
Sometimes CBs will skip and you'll pick up cities hundreds of miles away.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, yeah, dude. I don't talk to people, man, from here. Man, I don't talk to people in Alaska. I don't talk to people. Sometimes you listen to other people from other places, believe it or not. It just depends what kind of radio you got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my
they're
friend,
coming up. My
friend gave me these oscillator that's what this is. It tells you what antenna frequencies you're picking up or something, and you can tune in antennas and stuff.
Yeah, so you can match it.
Yeah, but I don't know how to use it. He just gave it to me because he knows I live off grid. I used to have a home base CB.
I still got a home base.
And then a base CB, and then a regular CB at the house because I live off grid. And then in town, I would communicate without a phone. I just use my CB and call home and say, "Do you need anything from the store?"
I got hand radios that can reach from here to the Florida Keys.
Yeah, that's ham radios.
Yeah, it's not the same.
A secure line would be a military. They would use secure line. They would run a line with 2 radios on each end for miles. Just run it, and then they would have they never went over. It was like a combat. They would use line radios and wouldn't use frequency radios.
That's a fact. And you're just talking about the difference in frequencies and how, because the difference in the frequency and what type of radio is how far it goes, right? How much distance you could cover with your frequencies. Because I know they're coming out with some new walkie-talkie now. I think it's military grade. I thought I seen it the other day. They're talking about the walkie-talkies go almost 2,000 miles, one set.